What's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about Algorand versus XDC Network. Now, I have a feeling a lot more people is going to be leaning towards Algorand in this little versus battle that we're having, friendly versus battle on which you would choose. Basically, if you could only choose one between the two, which would you choose? I have a feeling that a lot more people will be choosing Algorand, but I hope in this video I can make a good reason why you can also consider XDC Network. Basically, right now, as you guys can see, March 20th, ISO 20022 is going to start to go into effect. It will be fully implemented in 2025. So I'm having fun actually talking about some of these altcoins. Covered all of them pretty much, and I'm doing a little versus battle on a few of them on which would you choose, things like that. So I'm having fun with that, right? I hope you guys are liking this little versus thing I'm also doing here, right? Now, coin exam, where you compare the crypto utility, has essentially Algorand winning the whole comparison, and I'm sure a lot of you guys will agree with that, as well. As you guys can see from the utility, from the traffic metrics, from the supply metrics, things like that, all of that, it's pretty much a lot in favor of Algorand here, right? They talk about it all over here, which is cool, right? But let's see if I can give a good case for XDC Network here. So XDC Network is an enterprise-ready hybrid blockchain, right? They are basically combining the power of public and private blockchains with interoperable smart contracts and their EVM, right? With a huge focus on the finance industry through tokenization of real-world assets and financial instruments, right? Their ecosystem is pretty much growing, but as you guys can see from the market cap compared to ALGO's, we're going to see that ALGO's around a 1.5 to, I think it's a 1.5 or something like that, or 1.8, one of those $1 billion market cap, while XDC here is at is right under 400 million, right? So a lot of people may think that XDC has some good growth potential there, but since they're both ISO 20022 compliant, I believe they both will do well at the end of the day. But as you guys can see here, all-time high for it was 19 cents, which was just a year ago. So it is down 85% on that. When you go into their ecosystem, which is growing, which is very much so growing. I do like a few projects here, which we actually covered on this channel, which I'll leave in the cards up top for you guys to actually check it out. I covered a few of the altcoins like SoarX, which is basically a data decentralized protocol on XDC, and then you got Plugin, which is an Oracle, and they seem to have other new ones up here as well that I have not looked into as of right now. But as you guys can see, I already favorited these two. Very low market cap, so there's a chance you can make some big money with these as well, especially once the ecosystem starts to take off here, right? But there's a lot of people that are very much writing some good things on basically XDC here. Now, this is a old thread made by Utility Theory here. What makes XDC and why it's going to be a successful regulated trading network used by banks and SME global. Let's start off, right? So you can scroll down here. Essentially, we see XDC is partnered with an association that deals with major banks. XDC has a very low transfer fee, settles in less than 4 seconds. It can run EVM smart contracts, so anyone that gets robbed from ETH fees can swap to their DEX using XDC. Especially, you could scroll down here, you got a few more here. XDC will eliminate long paper trails, fake documents, shipping ports, paper headaches, and eliminate broken silos, centralized systems. You got insurance companies here. There's a great article, a great thread written all about XDC here. But this is also one right here, because this is one of their big partners. What is R3? Where does it start here? Yep, R3. And why it's huge. Basically, R3 Corda is one of the most used platforms globally for decentralized applications. A company built from true innovators, Corda is partnered with XDC plus XRP. They are both interoperable ISO 20022 currencies, right? R3 quarter settlers use XDC for what they call DASL bridge to connect private blockchains to public blockchains like major bank blockchains, CBDC, to public blockchains like XRP and ETH. So as you know, CBDC start to get rolled out and all of that, XDC may start to get looked at a little bit more because of R3, right? Now recently they actually even they have a new project that's going to be launching in their ecosystem called Phantom Fi. Basically they're going to be focusing on a lot on, you know, RWAs, real world assets. So we talked about a lot of that, so that piqued a little interest in me to just, you know, watch out for Phantom here. So that is something that's pretty cool. And lastly here, this is something that is going to be very interesting as it starts to roll out here. This was just tweeted on March 6th. It is about the new XDC 2.0 roadmap here. As you guys can see, XDC 2.0 will make XDC Network the first blockchain to properly incorporate accountability, this blockchain 4.0. So that is going to be something interesting to look into a little bit more. As you guys can see, you can go ahead and check it out here. But now we're going to move on to ALGO, and before we continue on with ALGO, I would like to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 10k. Well, I'm so used to saying 10k that I got to get used to saying we're on the road to 20k subscribers. So if you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment which would you choose between the two. I have already a feeling that you guys are mainly going to choose ALGO, but I want to make it a little interesting for you guys. I hope some of you guys actually do choose XDC, so we can you know, debate or whatever it may be in the comment section down below. And if you guys haven't already joined the Discord, join that Discord, join the Patreon to get into some upcoming projects private sale, and let's continue on here. Now you guys should already know what ALGO is. I covered it on the channel a bunch of people are covering ALGO. I made a comparison video for ALGO versus HBAR. That kind of was like, you know, it kind of went both ways. For this one, as you guys can see, it's at a $1.6 billion market cap, 22 cents today. All-time high was $3.56. Their ecosystem as well is looking pretty good here. They got one of my favorite altcoins on there, which is Relio. As you guys can see, you can scroll down here and check out the whole ecosystem on what you would like. Everything in there, right? They even got some, you know, Katina Inu. They got some memes out there if you guys want to trade it out there. They got ALGO decks, things like that. The ecosystem is looking very good here. Now this is something that I was recently talking about here. Essentially ALGO is diving deep into gaming here, but they are in a drone racing league, right? I think they're sponsoring this drone racing league here. Like I said, I was at the gym, I seen this on the TV. I was like, what the heck is going on here, right? They was like, you know, sponsoring this alongside T-Mobile here. But the thing is, they're getting very big, right? A lot of people are really liking this one. As you guys can see, Tyreek Hill launched our 2022 to 2023 DRL, which is the drone racing league, you know, Algorand World Champion race, first flight last night. So Tyreek Hill was there. That's a notable celebrity, right? And there are a lot going on with their gaming here. So if you guys can see, this week we was able to release the official date for our first AGX. AGX is our version of a virtual convention specifically targeting Algorand gaming. This will be a place to learn about all games on Algorand, connect with project developers, listen to informative panels, interact with fellow gamers, right? So follow AGX here. As you guys can see here, ALGO Gaming Guild. They have a lot of a game that is going to be coming out here. As you guys can see, the world leading platform is creating real-time 3D content, has included the Algorand SDK in its new category of verified decentralized tools to all of its game developers interested in integrating Web3 solutions. So Algorand is doing that with Unity games, and they have a bunch of games here. You can scroll down. There's a lot of games that is actually on Algorand. I'm actually surprised, right? I do want to try some of them out. So there's a lot of games going on there. And this is also something pretty big for Algorand here. Algorand's blockchain will be on Amazon's web service, right? The release of Algorand blockchain on AWS Marketplace will allow users to deploy and operate nodes securely. Algorand arrived on AWS through guardrails, a cloud solution provider that drives rapid cloud adoption in small and medium business enterprises. Right, so as you guys can see here, that is pretty big. I think Algorand is actually making some big moves here. The release marks the deployment of Algorand nodes on AWS network. Notably, up to 1,000 Algorand nodes can be operated across 24 regions within 30 minutes within its arrival on AWS. Right. Furthermore, Algorand ecosystem continues to grow at a decent pace. Notably, the platform's ALGO DEX also went live today, which is called the DeFi hub of Algorand, right? And also Vesta Equity launched a real estate backed NFT platform on Algorand. While the platform seems to progress on ecosystem front, its price action was largely bearish. All right, that's all they're talking about in this article. And this article was actually written last month, February 2022. So there's some big things coming up with Algorand, but you guys let me know, which would you choose between the two? I hope some of you guys probably want to choose XDC, but you guys let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube. So don't forget, guys, we are still minting our Katsu runners as of right now. These are NFT wearables for the metaverse. As you guys can see, we got one flavor up here for you guys, the Dior inspired Katsu runners here. Now, if you guys don't like this one, you can always hit the remix button until you find something that you primarily like. Once you hit the remix button, you'll be able to remix it until you find a flavor that you actually really like. Like, these are pretty dope, right? The all reds with the tan, these are pretty nice here. And if you wanted to mint this one, you would go ahead and hit the mint, and you would be able to mint these, as you guys can see, at the price right now at 0.05 ETH. That is like $50 or so. So not too expensive. Only 100 pairs will be minted. These will be wearables for the metaverse. We sold 3 so far. So if you guys want to help out with that, just go to the Remix website, which I will leave in the comments and in the description down below for you guys to check it out. So after you mint your Katsu runners, you're able to come to the showroom here on the Remix platform. They give you a free avatar where you get to test it out, see how you like it, right? There's different animations you can do for it. Really, it's pretty cool. This right now, it's very new. This is season 1 for it. We're gonna be launching more wearables, so stay tuned. If you guys would like to get into some more wearables, don't forget to check out my Twitter. We're gonna be doing a giveaway for one of these wearables as well. So if you guys want to win one of these wearables, just follow the Twitter account and stay tuned for that.